Hey guys, and welcome back to Kitten's Corner, and this is definitely a reborn video. I've tried to knock out this baby as quickly as possible. I am not done, but I do have to, because I still have to root the hair. I picked out a very nice set of hair, but I have to actually go purchase it. But because she can get put together without her hair being in place, because I can just take her head off and glue it in and all that kind of stuff. When I have those kind of babies, I love to go ahead and put them together. I painted her with Genesis heat set paint instead of the air dry. I'm definitely going to save a whole video to explain why that was and why I will probably lean more towards Genesis, back towards Genesis heat set paint. I just will have to be careful about how I handle the paint and all that kind of good stuff, because I really I like I said, I have some things to really talk about. So this little one is the Haley kit from Bountiful Baby, and she is a rather large baby. They said she can fit 12-month clothes. I think they fibbed, because 12-month clothes do not fit this little one. In fact, 12-month clothes look tight on her, and that's not the point. I'm pretty sure she probably, at least I think, she probably, and I say probably with some underlines to it, can fit into a 18-month close, but highly don't see her fitting into a anything smaller than that. And it always depends on the brand and the make of the clothes. Like if they insist on it being light fitted, then you definitely need to go in a bigger size. If they're giving her wiggle room, like it to be loose, she probably, like I said, she probably could fit into that. And we are definitely making her a heavier baby, because as you can see, she's a heavier baby. And as always, they offer strings. And my rule is, of course, because I might need to work on her or what have you, or try to rush like I just did without putting the stuffing in, I am holding my breath. We may not have enough stuffing to do her exactly the way I want to. And if that be the case, I will definitely come back and finish her off as far as stuffing her. And I got this body from another vendor. So holding our breath that it's gonna fit this baby, because she's so chunky and it is very slim fitting. Like it is, like it does, there's no give. So if it does fit on her little leg, and by little I mean chunky big leg, if it does fit, it's going to be very form fitting as well, which makes her cute, her being so chunky. And always, as always, I'm going to offer her as a boy or a girl, and that's why she's getting a little short curly hairstyle. And I'm literally not doing this on camera. I apologize, guys. I hope everyone is having a great day. Just to catch you up while I shoot the breeze and put her together, I don't know if I already said it, but I did get my second test injection, and it has been approved for me to get the injection that is going to, not the injection, I'm sorry, the procedure rather, that is going to have them burn my nerves so that I can get better, hopefully. And just as always with any paint job I dress them a little bit, and she puts their socks and stuff to protect their paints. And if you're going to sell your baby, I'm going to strongly suggest that that is a step that you take as well, so that you can keep your baby safe. Alright, so we know that things happen with the other baby, and we are still waiting for a little closure on that. I have some closure on that, but I'm still literally going to see how that pans out. And yeah, we'll leave that right there, just like we did the last time. But I feel better, so I guess that's like the best thing, that I feel better about the situation, and we keep it pushing from there. because everything that happens in life is a lesson, and we take it and we run with it. And if you, instead of taking things negatively, we have to learn to try to find a lesson. Like, unfortunately, I literally had like the craziest series of unfortunate events. Of course, I had my procedure, the test procedure, and ever since I've had the test procedure, my legs are actually getting weaker and weaker. So, my leg, rather, one of my legs. So, I'm hoping that it is because I did a lot of walking that first day, and maybe I overdid it on one leg. And as the medicine is coming back, it is actually rearing its ugly head and making things very uncomfortable for myself. But I can't say that's it because I don't know. And I do the I'm not a doctor thing. I'm really not. I'm just hoping that the procedure is going to happen soon, hoping that it goes away. But as it stands right now, every step I take sometimes is like really painful, and I have to calculate my moves around my house, etc., so I can make sure I'm not hurting myself, because it feels like that leg wants to give. So that's a dangerous spot and an uncomfortable spot, and I wish I wasn't in that spot, but that unfortunately is where we're at with that. So hopefully, like I said, they'll go ahead and do the procedure, and I'm praying that when they do the procedure, the pain that I am finding myself in will ease off. I'm trying to do it on cam, but she's so chunky that she's making it hard to do. Let's try it like this. Yeah, this is a kit that I actually saw one of the artists on YouTube do, and he did such a good job with the kit. He kept it for himself, and then of course eventually he ended up selling it. But I was, and unfortunately for me, when he sold it, I wasn't in what they say in place to purchase his version of it. And he did it as a little boy, and he was absolutely gorgeous, a gorgeous baby. And as much as I kind of steer clear of sleepers, I steered right towards this little kit, and I got it. And throwing out like where I got it from, Bountiful Baby or what have you. Just a little heads up: if you shop for our in the market for dolls or what have you, they are having some dolls that are going out of business. Period, like out of stock for business. Like when, oh, I'm gonna say that right. Out of stock, like forever. They're not gonna reorder these dolls. So, especially the clowns and stuff, I feel disappointed. I'm hoping, of all hopes, I can snag one more clown before they sell out. But it looks like that might be a dream that I'm gonna have, but it's not gonna be a reality I will face. Which is kind of sad because I had fun doing the clown, and would have loved rather to conquer another, and this time I want to do it pretty in blue, because I know that the person that bought her would probably absolutely love a little boy version, but I'm going to have him in blue and have him all prim and proper or something like that, to make him stand out a little more. And I just spilled glass beads all over myself. That sucks so bad. So, like I said, my same commentation. I always hope everybody's having a great time. If you have things you're going through, I hope that they get resolved. In my case, my uncle passed away, so that pulled me away from doing the dolls and stuff like that. And then, just as we were pushing through his his demise, or getting him, having his memorial service and everything. Literally 2 days later, my other uncle passed away, and it's been like a roller coaster of emotions because, you know, one was literally rather my neighbor. So it was like I saw this man every day. And now I go outside and he's not going to be over there. I even catch myself trying to avoid looking over there, but how do you do that, you know? And it makes me sad, but it's really nothing I can do about it. But you know, mourn and everything, and try to get through the losses on top of having to try to get through this procedure that they are threatening to do in two parts instead of one. So what I thought was going to be a one-time, really hard, them going in and cutting nerves and burning nerves or whatever they're going to do to the nerves, is literally going to be them doing it twice. And scared is an understatement, to be honest with you. But unfortunately for me, the repercussion or the opposite or the other choice, rather, is to continue to hurt, and I don't want to do that either. So there's that. So I'm talking to myself and reminding myself that if it works, I'm going to at least be able to get some exercise in, get my little, I love his little hand. I'm distracted. This baby is distracting. I really love this baby. Ooh, so much. Just so much. You guys don't know. Actually, I'm kind of excited because the next two kits are also ones that have special meaning, and I probably, if it was in a showcase, I probably would have pushed people out of the way to get one of them. And the other one is like redemption because it's a crawler, and I've had two other crawlers, and with both I ended up kind of struggling, and by kind of I was really struggling. So it's kind of a redemption doll to see if I can do it and do it correctly or the way it needs to be done. I'm going to open this last one, and then if you don't know, I have a bucket of glass beads that are open, and I kind of a little touch of lazy with it, but I really like to open the glass beads and pour it in, and then I'll come back and use my funnel that I now have to do the dolls with. So I don't, technically I know in the back of my mind I don't need to get more glass beads, because I probably have about 10 whole pounds of glass beads, but in open bags. So I need to pour them all in the container and then get them done. So like I said, I'm on the paint thing. We're gonna probably stick with Genesis Heat Set, and I will definitely explain my reasons why. I may find another vendor. I'm thinking that the vendor that I had is the reason why the darker paints that I got were not coming out correctly, or it could have been user error. But even with this little fellow, this is a skin tone 5, and he is barely a skin tone 5. You could barely see where he's darker than the vinyl. And I can recall, at first I thought it was me, but I can recall them, and I am so lucky, guys. I know it's like mid-video, and we are almost done with it all. I am so lucky because I did not check to see if I was putting them on the right side or not. I'm so glad that I actually did. So, phew. Okay, so, alright, so we're going to finish putting this llama in, and like you know, I love dressing the babies. Now, here's where the dilemma is. If you can see behind me, I have all these clothes, which I am putting on eBay slowly but surely in little sets of 2 or 3, depending on how much I think they should cost. And I am selling some of these clothes off. One, because I have so much clothes. What you see is only maybe a third of what I actually own in clothes. And it's getting to the point where, okay, let me not mess up. Let me not rush, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to pause a second because I'm about to mess up and put his arm. It's going to look flicked if I do that. So we're not doing that. We're going to take our time a little bit. Just a little bit of time. And we are zooming through this. I really love dolls like this because, as you can see, you can really assemble them fairly quickly because you don't have a whole body to try to assemble. There's no parts and stuff like that. Now you can get an armature for this baby, but you will be wasting armature because he's not that big. You can also assemble an armature. I've never tried it, but I did the pricing, And to assemble the armature, oh my goodness, he is stupid heavy. He is stupid. Well, she is stupid heavy right now, but she is absolutely coming together nicely. All right, guys, this is where it gets kind of tricky, and then we'll get her dressed. And what's gonna happen is I'm going to leave her head alone. I'm not going to put not going to put any stuffing or anything in her head because I still have to root it. And putting the stuffing in her head at this point, I'm gonna sit her in my lap so y'all can finish see her come together. At this point, putting stuffing in her head is kind of dumb and not productive. And when I say kind of dumb, it's very dumb because you're gonna have to turn right back around, and you're going to have to unstuff her and then put her back together. And the only reason that I'm leaving her this way and doing it this way is because these bigger babies hold their head up very nicely. And I'm going to get the poly pellets. Poly pellets. I mean, I'm showing someone else at the same time, guys. So I'm actually on cam on on two different settings. I have a stocking. I have a very, very long stocking because I want to see something. I have a brainstorm. It may and may not work, but if it does work, it'll be super cool. But I'm thinking about filling it up, the whole inside with the poly pellets, like a good bit of the poly pellets, and seeing if I can't get the filling that I got with the bigger baby in its gut, and see if that can make this baby do the same thing. Then we'll tie her off, and we are definitely going to talk about what you put in your babies, because I had a whole emotional breakdown when I found out what was in one of the babies that I'm not supposed to be talking about. But, and just because you thought we ran out, no, we did not run out. But yeah, she had something totally in her, totally inappropriate. I don't know what the lady was thinking. If you ran out of something, then you should have went to the store and got it. Just like I was saying, oh my god, I'm going to go to the store because I thought I was out of the stuffing, but I think I may have enough to pull it off. But if you don't have the item you need, you go get it. You don't just make up something and throw the baby together and hope that it's not a artist and hope that they don't open the baby up and all that kind of good stuff. So we can, because the poly pellets are soft, go on ahead and double load this baby with these poly pellets. And inside of this very thick stocking, it's not going anywhere. She is going to be, she or he, however they want to do it, is going to have a really nice weight to their bottom. And this looks all kind of wrong, but I'm not going to go there. We are not going there, people. We are not going there. Alright, so here we go. It's very, very long. It's going to be like intestines almost. Now, we're going to... I'm laughing because, yeah. And I'm not going there. But, yeah, I'm going to hope that I can leave it long. I'm going to tie it in a knot. Now, if it doesn't feel the way I want it to feel, we can always pull it back out. I'm going to give it a little massage. A little massage. And stuff this in here very carefully, of course. I have my finger wrapped around this. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, guys. I don't know why, rather, I am doing it like that. And I'm going to make sure that the knot is facing upward, just in case we do end up pulling it out. And hopefully we'll get this in her. I probably should have put the stocking in her first. That's the other great thing about stockings, though, is that they're kind of pliable, so you can kind of reel them in this place. We'll do a shaky shake. Shake it, shake it, baby, shake it. Okay, I'm probably playing now. Yeah, so I am still on my medicines. It is too hot in Georgia. I hope that you guys are surviving the heat wherever you are. I don't know what's going on. I guess we were all wrong about global warming, because goodness gracious, is it hot here. So, let's try, without laughing, to stuff this baby around. Now, what happens with the polyfill and why the poly pellets rather, is that it feels so good in this baby. It feels really delightful in the baby. And she now feels like a baby sitting in my lap like a big girl. Yes, she is. And as I talk to my dolls, I'm trying to give her a personality, even though she's my sleepy deepy baby. Okay, we're going to get that out of our way. And the Coupe de Gracie, and like I said, she does not have hair yet. She doesn't even have stuffing in her head. And this is her sleepy self. She is still asleep. She slept through the whole thing, and of course she will continue to sleep through everything. Sometimes, if you feel really odd about it, you can put a stocking or something in her head. Just a stocking, not a stocking, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like a towel or something that's not going to catch hair. If you need, but most people root the head and then build the doll together. But like I said, when I have a doll like this, I go ahead and put the head on, because I can take the head off, and I'm going to take the strings off anyway in my defense. And so, that's right. Hold your head up just a moment, deepy baby. Oh, the deepy baby. Yes, she is. She's my deepy baby. Why are you waking me up? So I already have her. This is the type of mom I am. I'm going to put her headband on first. This is so cute. It's adorable. And we're going to put this headband on too, because I love. I kidnapped that from one of the collectors on here about double headbanding babies and stuff like that. And I'm not one to drop names, so that's why I didn't say those two people. But the artist, just in case you're curious, because he actually does pretty good ethnic work. But his name is Reborn Dad. He's a collector and an artist. So if you get a chance to get a doll from him, I don't think you'd be disappointed. It's like I said, we as artists should back each other. So I feel like we should be able to share who we know that does things great. So he doesn't do a lot of those, like I don't like, he doesn't mass produce. So like I said, if you add his channel and stuff, or add him on, I believe, Instagram, please forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but I think he's on Instagram. But I know he sells his dolls now on Reborns.com, and we're going to get into Reborns.com, so that's fitting that I should bring that name up. But we got her nice and dressed in her little outfit, and she has not moved. She's such a good baby. Oh my god. Of course, now that she does move, you're going to see me do a whole different reaction. It's going to be a whole different type of video. Just going to go there. Alright, mama. Come on, we're going to put you. Oh, she's such a big baby. We're going to put her on a diaper that I know I had. What did I do with that? Goodness gracious. I really have lost the diaper. Okay, I found it. Found her some diapers. And yes, when I do my babies to send them home, I do send Pampers. I do send, I do powder them down. I buy the wafers. And thanks to the artist that, unfortunately, I might have to say something negative about, I figured out another way to do it. And I'm grateful for her actually doing it all that way, so that I can do it all that way. And I'm trying to do this without losing you guys. I'm trying to see, of course it's not gonna let me. So I actually put the diaper on the baby. I'm gonna lift her up a little bit. And she has on her onesie. And if you give me just a moment, I found this outfit. This is actually history on the outfit real quick. I actually got this outfit for my Jasmine at, I think it's 1.5 years old, Jasmine. This was literally one of the outfits I got her, because I gotta go shopping for this baby, because apparently I don't have not one single, well, not a lot of 24-month-olds, not any sleepers, and I don't know how I achieved that. But this is just adorably cute. So, and I'll show you the shirt and then I'll show you the full outfit. And we're not gonna wake our baby. Well, she's not gonna wake anyway. So anyway, so yeah, so that was the artist, and then the person I was telling you about, the collector, Spring Flower. She has a video YouTube channel as well. But she's a collector. She when she does dolls, she's doing them for herself. But she has some great videos too. If you drop over by her channel, I would be remiss if I didn't mention her as well. So guys, I'm getting her little legging in, as you can see. And then we will lift Miss Ma'am up. There we go. Oh, look at that. And then we're going to get her dressed because, yeah, she's there putting me clothes on. Mommy / creator. But, guys, alright, here we go. I haven't thought of a name for this sleepy little girl because I don't know. Because it took me forever to decide if I want to make her a boy or a girl. So that was half the problem. I do have quite a few, actually, ironically enough, of 2Ts in 24 months. That would probably fit her if her new owner decides to make her a him. And as per usual, my rule of thumb is I don't pierce their ears, and I don't cut their hair short or anything until the person goes, hey, I want her, but I want her with piercings. I want her, but I want her as a him. Can you kind of shape her hair a little bit better so it looks like a little boy or what have you? But luckily, babies at this age have the same hairline, so we'll definitely try to make that happen. And as you can see, she feels really good. I'm very excited. And I thank you for coming and watching this video with me. And I hope that you enjoy. But she will be our baby that we need to sell. That we're going to use to sell, rather, and do the instructional class. But we do have to root her first. So bear with me. I promise you in about a week, I'll have her rooted, glued, and ready for her photo shoot, even though she's gonna sleep through it. Alright guys, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time on Kitten's Corner.